to the GenX Glam Gab channel here on YouTube. It is great to see everyone, whether you're new, whether you're returning. Welcome to everyone. I'm your host, Mom in the Basement, doing a little bit of glam, doing a little bit of gab, and pretty much always on the go. Besides Glam and Gab, I do tend to give away a few things. Time to time, there is a current GenX Glam giveaway going on, so I will link that video. It's basically an advent calendar that I made myself. I repurposed the packaging from the W7 advent calendar, which you can buy on Amazon for 30 bucks. Here it is. This is my version. I've just repurposed the W7 packaging, and I filled all these boxes with my own overstock of, new and unopened products from all the brands that I tend to talk about here: Charlotte Tilbury, Essence, Elf, Clarins, these sorts of brands. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel and entered that giveaway yet, follow the video link and get yourself in the running. All right, I am getting ready for day 2 of beauty school. For those of you who watch my channel, you know that this has been a long time coming. So yesterday was day 1, so I'm gonna get ready. I'm getting ready for the day, which happens to be day 2 of beauty school. And I will just tell you what happened yesterday. I mean, it was like full-on immersion, like 8 hours of taking in information, writing notes, following PowerPoint presentations, watching demos. But I think I soaked it all in. I would say day 1, I would give it a 9.5 out of 10. I really would. All right, so I just went in with my Caudalie toner, feeling like a little bit of a spa day is necessary. And that Caudalie toner, just like, it's not really a moisturizing toner. It's not, as you can see, it's not like milky, silky smooth, but it just tends to wake my face up some days. So that's what I was going for this morning. So I went in with that. Now I'm looking for haven't used some Tear serum in a while, so I'm going in with that. So beauty school, what happened? The first couple of hours of the morning, of the day, of the class, I thought it started at 9. It really started at 9:30. So I was like model student, half an hour early, but that's okay. There's a Shoppers Drug Mart in the complex where the Beauty School Academy is. And so I went in there and I started to do a little bit of reconnaissance for the stocking stuffer extravaganza I'm going to go on tomorrow when the Shoppers starts their bonus points. I'm going to cash in 200,000 bonus points to get $300 worth of spending money in Shoppers Drug Mart, and I'm gonna make 5 male, pretty much adult stockings, Christmas stockings, and one for my cat XENA. So that's gonna keep me busy. I think I'm gonna do that on the break tomorrow, on the lunch break that we get from the academy. Now I'm wearing my Biotherma headband because it was free. It was a gift that one of the folks at Shoppers gave me. And yesterday, we talked about headbands in beauty school. And I mean, yeah, I tend to not wear headbands, and then I do get the product right in my hair and the hairline. So I'm gonna order myself some disposable headbands from Amazon. I think I'm gonna do that and keep them in my kit and maybe use them on myself. What I tend to do after I do my makeup and I see there's fallout in my hairline, I take my micellar water. Where's my Garnier micellar water? Can't see it in front of me right now, but I get it on like a cotton swab at one of these guys, and I just kind of go all around my hairline and get it out. But man, if I use the headband, I wouldn't even have to worry about that. So the morning, I'm letting that Tear serum sort of soak into my skin. In the morning, it was like classroom style PowerPoint presentation on color theory. So learning like the primary colors, the secondary colors, what colors complement each other, and going through my kit and the teacher explaining what each thing in the kit does. We also in the morning talked about so this course is kind of being taught from the perspective of somebody, the student, going out with their kit and, and getting clients or taking clients from their home or whatnot. And I'm kind of there just to learn because I'm, 40 years late learning all this stuff. So I'm just there to learn, and then I pass on tips and tricks here on my channel for other folks that, miss the class all of these years, or they're just starting out and they want to learn stuff. So I'm happy to pass on any tips and tricks that I think will be useful. But so you have to understand. So the perspective of the teacher to the student is the teacher's teaching the student like how to set up their table, what kind of questions to ask their client, more thing like understanding the kit, making sure you have everything you need in the kit, making sure everything you use is clean, and how do you keep it clean, and what's disposable and what's not disposable. All of these things were discussed in quite detail because today, well, so that was the morning. Color theory, calling draping your client, like literally like draping them with a towel, but asking them all of these questions, as they sit down in your chair, like, oh, do you have any makeup on? Oh, do you have any allergies? Oh, do you know if you're oily or if you're dry skin? Asking them if they have any questions before you get started, and then having your table all set up. Like she set up the table with all the things that she wrote on the whiteboard, in the afternoon, and she did a demo of not only of the table setup, but she did a demo of day makeup. She had a handout for me with all the different checklists for, where to start with a day makeup sort of routine. And it started with, setting up your station, making sure your client's face was clean, moisturizing, and then just sort of going down the line, making your base and doing your blush and the eyes and the lips. So that was yesterday. It was color theory in the morning, go through the kit, talk about the theoretical setup of a table, right? That's gonna have all of your goodies on it to do somebody's makeup, and then the actual demonstration of setting up the table, draping the client. They borrowed we had a model from the hair folks who graciously came over, such a sweet girl, and she volunteered to be like the day makeup sort of model. So today it's going to be a demonstration of bridal makeup, and then how to turn that bridal makeup from bridal makeup to night. So they were going to show me yesterday how to turn day makeup into night makeup, but I guess they thought it would be like too much in one day. So so that's today. More theory. We're going to go over contour and highlighting today. Then we're going to, in the afternoon for the demonstration, I believe she's going to demonstrate wedding makeup, and then how to turn that wedding makeup into a night look. Whether I'm going to get in there, I don't know. She offered to have me do like half a face of the model yesterday, but I was like, no, that's okay. Let me just watch, because I didn't want to I don't know. I thought it was better for me to watch. Like if she offers today to practice, I might say yes, because tomorrow is the last day. Remember, it's only a 3-day course. And I'm going to have to do a demonstration. I think I'm going to have to do a day makeup, and I'm definitely going to have to set up the table with everything that I need, and making sure it's clean, not forgetting anything, sort of draping the client, which includes, wow, look, I've already got product up there on my headband, which includes like asking them questions as they sit down. If you've been with me for a while and you've seen the video I did where I did like a debrief after I went with my friend to get her makeup done at Sephora, I'm so glad that I did that. I'm so thankful that she let me come along, because a lot of, what I learned yesterday, I can sort of, I have a point of reference from how the makeup artist at Sephora sort of draped my friend and, did her makeup and all of the steps. So I don't know, that's pretty exciting. I think it's all coming together, and a lot of the kit I understood, I understood what it was for, the difference between volumizing and lengthening mascara. The color theory was very interesting, because I don't know much about that, because I've always stayed in the neutral color sort of categories. So I'm really excited. She did a very soft, like sort of pinkish day look. on the model yesterday, which was really cool. I'm going to go in, because this is out on my station. This is my Clarins Instant Concealer. I haven't even done any color correction, and I don't know if I will. I just really need to get sort of out the door, but I was trying to think through my notes, like, what could I, what's a tip like that's easy that I could just say, on my first video back from beauty school. And I don't know, I was thinking like maybe the tip about figuring out which sort of, if you know your skin, if it's, you're either like, dry combo or oily combo, it makes a difference on what kind of moisturizer you use. And so I kind of asked her, I'm like, how do you, how can you tell the difference if the bottle doesn't tell you? So she said that a dry sort of, well, normal to combination and dry, so that whole line, will be using a cream, a moisturizing cream that's sort of thicker. And then someone that has more oily to combination skin, they're going to want to use either sort of a gelish sort of moisturizer or just one that's thinner. And it could still be, like my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I would say this is kind of on the thicker side. So I would say that's more on the thicker side, but it's not super thick. I feel like Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream can be used for all skin types, but I'm not sure. I'd actually have to look that up. But so like, just not like watery, but just thinner. Like, look at this, my, talk about this guy all the time from Clinique. This says it's for actually super dry skin. I found a Clarins Day Cream that I had a pretty decent size sample of, like it's a deluxe size sample, that says it's for all skin types. So I actually had 2 of those. Shocker, right? So I put 2 of those in my kit, and I'm going to show those to her. But she said like brands like Vichy and, what is it? Roche, I don't know how you pronounce it. They have some pretty nice, like a spectrum of creams for different skin types. So, speaking of Vichy, when I won all those giveaway baskets from Shoppers Drug Mart, like, if you've watched my channel, if you're new to my channel, I have entered myself in some giveaway baskets out in town, like that have skincare and colognes and makeup products, like they're like from good brands. Anyway, I entered several raffle drawings for the winter phase of these giveaways, because they happen every season, and they're also accompanied with a beauty mingle where the brand reps come into the shop, into Shoppers Drug Mart, and you can talk to the brand reps, you can get makeovers, and yeah, and then you can buy raffle tickets for these giveaways, and all the proceeds go to great charities that support women's health here in Canada. Anyway, during beauty school yesterday, during the lunch break, I got a call and I won one. I thought all the drawings were done. And I even said to you guys, I'm like, I think all the drawings are done. I don't think I won. Listen to this story. I did a get ready with me to go to the airport video where I was taking my friend and her young son to the airport. And I was early. And I was like, oh, I don't want to like surprise her, right? I've had kids. I know what it's like trying to get ready, get out the house, especially on a travel day. I'm like, I'll just kill some time. I see a shop. I'm approaching like where I'm getting close to her place, and I see a Shoppers Drug Mart that I'd never been in before. So I'm like, I'll stop in there. So I stopped in there. I bought a few raffle tickets. I got goodie bags with them. I took one. I got one for myself, one for my friend. And I didn't really think that much of it. It was a very kind of small one. It wasn't a full-size boutique. It didn't have Guerlain, didn't have Shiseido, didn't have Clinique, but it still had, the Vichy lines. It had a lot of Canadian skincare and makeup lines, and of course all the drugstore makeup and a lot of colognes. So I think I bought 10 raffle tickets for $12. I think that's what I ended up doing. And yeah, didn't think about it again. I won one. So I'm going to go get it, I don't know, on Sunday maybe. Traffic out that way, not going to lie, is not the best. So I'm trying to decide on when the best time to scoot out there to pick this thing up would be, but I'm just so excited. Are you excited for me? Can you believe it? I had given up. All right, let's just, I gotta go. This is a milk sort of lip cheek all over the face stick. I'm just gonna get like a little pop of color. All of the products in the kit, and I mean, for the most part, are powder. And I kind of asked about that. I'm like, what about the creams? Because I asked the Sephora makeup artist too. What about the creams? Because it didn't seem like the Sephora makeup artist was using many creams on my friend. Because and when I asked her, she said creams don't sort of have the staying power as powder. So really, the only sort of like creamy product, I guess, besides the foundation that we used, was the concealer yesterday during the demo. So I don't exactly know where all of these, I love the creamy products. I'm not as much of a fan of powder. It has to be a very lightweight formula for the powder, like I love my Guerlain powders. It's a very lightweight formula for me. I don't want anything like too thick because I feel like it settles into powder tends to settle into creases on more vintage skin. So there's not a ton of cream. And when I asked about, wow, this is a lot of, I'm just going in with my own Charlotte Tilbury setting powder. I said, this is a lot of powder stuff. Is there like not more cream stuff in people's kits? And she just kind of told me the same thing the Sephora person told me, that the powder has more staying power. So there's that. All right, I don't know if I did such a great job on the readout from day one of beauty school, but there it is. I don't want to wear a lot of makeup because in case we can't find another model, she's going to have to use me, and then she's going to have to take all of this that I just put on off. I don't think it was that much. All right, so what I will share quickly what I, because we've talked about before, eyeliner and mascara are not sort of my fortes. I paid close attention when she did the eyeliner application, and I'm going to pay close attention. I want to like watch it a couple more times so I can articulate to everybody sort of what, I don't know, what's making sense to me. And I can't really explain it to you if it's not all making sense to me yet. But I did find it was very interesting when she did the mascara. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on camera. This is just an Essence mascara. It's not the blue one. I gave the blue one to my niece. So the model's sitting here like this, right? And the makeup artist has her mascara wand kind of like in position. And she just asked the model to sort of blink. And that's how she applied it. I'm doing a failing job here. And it's really hard to do on camera. But so, when you put it on yourself, you can feel your lashes and stuff, but you can't necessarily feel on somebody, when you're putting on somebody else. So it was literally the deal where she held the brush right under her lash and she said, blink. And as the model blinked, she just moved her applicator around. I'm going to have to fix this offline because that didn't work so well. But do you understand the concept? I don't know if I did a good job explaining it. I'm going to put on a tiny bit of my Too Faced powder. I know. I'm the Shade Milk Chocolate. I said I wasn't going to do a lot, but I'm going to get my quintessential bronzy look on and get out the door. Whew, feel my fairy dust? Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope that you're well. I hope I see you again. Please come back. Please come back and visit my channel if you're new. Welcome again, and I do hope that I see you in the next video. Take care.